What's going on, guys? So far most of our focus has been building the outside of the stadium. You can see that's completed. So now we turn our focus to inside the stadium. As you can see, I've completed the majority of this side. Still got a few of these little staircases to build over here, but I'm saving most of that for the actual episode. I've got plenty more to do, but in this video, which will be the last video of the series, we're going to build the other side. And I'm going to show you how I did all this. And the second level. So we're just going to do that over there. So for some random reason, I chose that should start turning off of 64. So 64 is a good starting point. X64 that is. So I'm gonna bring this over to 64. Okay. We can go ahead and fill a lot of this. We're gonna have to go back over there and measure exactly how I did everything. As far as the Y is concerned, or I mean the Z here. So that's what we'll do now. The last one of the flat was 77. Next one is, and then they're all 6. So 6, 6, 6, and then, so 77, and then sets of 6. With 64 being the piece that I measured off of. 77. And then we're going to need some slab. We're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to do some little leading. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we'll go ahead and fill this with air. There we go. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this guy. Okay, so we can pretty much, I've held these straight all the way down, even though that does slightly curve in here. But we can pretty much just do these straight down to the end block here, which is going to be 80. Negative 80, which is what I thought it was. Just wanted to make sure. So we know this is negative 77. So go fill. Alright, perfect. So that's completely done. Now I think I was running some back or whatever. We can do that momentarily. What we'll go ahead and do is start one of these turns just to show you how to do it. So we go to Mineconics. We use the standard measuring format that we've measured. So when I first measured it, I just took the blocks out like this, took the blocks out like that, made them even. Yada yada yada. It turns out that this one is a 68 curve. So I started from negative 28 and what we decided on that side. So it is currently a curve that looks like this. So we're just going to build that around the outside. We got one. Okay, and then I'm going to simply just repeat that process 1, 2, 3 more times and then fill everything in. So now that we're done with that, we're going to start building the concession stands. Now, they're not that hard. I use the same method for all of them. So what we're going to do is first we're going to bring these out to where they will go up 5 twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 times. That way, so the first step is to throw a lot of glowstone between the two. Bring this out also where it'll go 5. Twice. Then we'll put our orange or whatever color we decide to use. I normally alternate between a couple colors. Like so. Close this up. Okay, and then I'll take the color that I'm not using in the front, make it to where it's 3 high in the back. The majority of it. Okay, so I put one more layer of orange in, and then one layer of pane glass. Like so. Now normally I would consider that too wide, so where the stairs come in, I'll just half it and put a piece of sandstone. And that's our concession stand. And I'll continually do that. I'll do one more just so you can see exactly how I do it. Bring this out to where it'll go up 5. Add this bar here just like I did on the rest of them, and that's how we make the concession stands. I'm going to continue to do that all the way down through here, and then we'll bring the top in. So now that that's completed, all we want to do now is bring this little guy over. I measured this kind of arbitrarily. When I was building it on this side, I kind of just built the stairs, like those stairs there, and kind of just saw where they came out to. And then once I built that curve, I felt like it was about the right area just to bring it in and around. I don't actually have a 100% idea of how this actually looks, but I'm guessing that this is how it looks. So all we're going to do is follow the pattern down below it, which is the radius was 68. And so once we get this curve built, we'll come back and fill it in. Okay, so I've kind of got that curve built, and I want to see exactly where I went out over here, because I know I did this little thing right here. I want to see exactly where that's at, exactly what I did here. So I went out on 47,104, and I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7. Oh, that seems. So we just go to 47,104. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it appeared that maybe some kind of come out. We'll check on the other side. Okay. So now just a massive block filling project begins. I'm gonna fill the rest of it like we've done elsewhere. Okay, now we've got that part built. We're just going to want to put this fencing in now. Make it look nice. And we'll build this little gate right here a little bit later, like I've built on this side. But we'll just go ahead and put this. Okay, so that's our upper deck. I'm going to fill in these just like I built these, or fill in these just like I built the lower concession stands. One last thing I want to look at here before we move on to something else, and it's these stairs. Now, essentially what I did was built these corresponding to the gate. Just want to make sure I start them on the same block, and they go up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's 4 sets of stairs and then 2. So it's 29 and 30 have the. Oh, I didn't look at what I just said 29 and 30, but I guess I could measure from up here. 29 and 30. Let's see, they'll turn this. Oh no, they'll turn this way, so here and here, probably, yeah. And that would be the centerpiece. Okay. That'd be 4 if it comes up. One, two, three, 4. Close. I think we need to go one more down. Perfect. Okay, we'll delete out all of these. Oh, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I can bring this in. Oops. Okay. And I think I did some legs. So, and like so. And a little wall right. Oh. But the wall was right here. It had a thing in it. Okay. So that's how our staircases look. Pretty simplistic. I'm going to build more of those before I put the finishing touches on. And of course, I'm going to build all these concession stands. Another thing that I do is I add light. Normally just try to go straight back from these. them in normal places. Oh, don't want to put them on a slab though. Right in the middle of one. I'm gonna put it maybe like right right there. Nope. Right there. Just space them apart, equal with the center. Help add light under here. It looks kind of weird. I've done a couple stadiums where I wish I would have added more light after I built it. So, adding light is good. Try to do that wherever you can. Glowstone in the ground seems to be the easiest way to add the light. I'm a big fan of these end rods too now. Didn't realize they made as much light as they do. So of course I'll light up the rest of it, but that's pretty much what it'll look like. I'll put some more light up there. I'll finish these things up. This is monotonous work. As for this, I'm going to try to repeat it on the other side. I'm not sure how successful I'll be. I'm going to close up the back of that one as well. As you see, I've made like this little wraparound thing. Kind of interesting. I'm going to try to repeat that on that side, but that's going to take a long trial and error process. What I don't want to do is show too much. I'm at the point where I kind of want what I build at the end to be a surprise, or at least as much as it can be. So, I think this is going to be it. This is going to be all I'm going to show you. And then next time you see this thing, it'll be fully built. All of the streets and surrounding buildings, and maybe a few other surprises. So, this is it for the series. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, maybe if you guys want to, we can do it with another stadium. We'll pick that stadium and all sorts of other stuff. But until next time, look for the video of the full stadium video in the next week or so. Shouldn't take me too long to finish up what I've got. And once again, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you'll tune in next time.